last big Gem Day celebration, we had a whole hour of Kunzite. You better believe I was glued to the screen on that one. It's one of my favorite gemstones. And I list them all the time because I don't want you to think I just say that about anything. Kunzite, morganite, labradorite, garnet, diamonds, duh. But this is one of my favorites because I love the color of it, and it has a really cool story. It's rare, and that is, you know, one of the reasons why we don't see as much of it here as a lot of us who are fans would like. If you are a gem aficionado and collector, you know this is good stuff because it exists, and because it exists at this clearance price. In fact, I don't even always like to just dive right in with the ruler, but I feel like this begs for it because you're seeing Kunzite and you're seeing that price and you're seeing it surrounded by what looks for all the world like diamonds, but is still a genuine gemstone white zircon. It's almost hard to believe the size on this. We are scraping at the half-inch mark and a total carat weight of 2.2 carat. Look at that. The center stone is a cushion, kind of like a rectangular cushion cut in Kunzite, which itself is faceted again and again and again to show you all of that color. And this is the color that it will always be. Kunzite is a stone that over time tends to fade, but our Kunzite is done fading. What you are seeing is the color that it will be forever and always. So keep that in mind. And that color is this soft, it's like a marriage between morganite and amethyst. Subtle pink, soft pink undertones with purple overtones and a watery look to it, a romantic look, and look at what we've done with it. We surrounded it with faceted white zircon. Bead set, round cut. I don't know about you, but my untrained eye sees diamonds. So when I see that look all come together, it tells me anything but $184. And at one point, this was over the $200 mark, but for the first time ever, you not just have this price, you've got the highest easy pay that exists. It's all set in sterling silver. I'm going to show you the underneath too. Look for these under galleries, these designer details, especially in pieces that have these precious, rare, wish we'd see them more gemstones. And boy, I'd love to tell you that coming up later in the show, we have a Kunzite fill in the blank. I don't. It's the only Kunzite in the show, and I really do feel blessed and lucky to even have it in this show. We are at last call in sizes 5 and size 10. And that clearance price does mean when we bid farewell to any of these sizes or all of them eventually, it will not be reordered. It's probably worth positioning and reiterating. We do a lot of jewelry business at QVC. So we do have the ability to get our hands on a lot of pieces that other retailers who buy in smaller quantities can't get. And while that's exciting for me as a presenter, when I do see something that we don't have a lot of, it tells me that in general, it's hard to get a hold of. Because we almost feel like, well, shouldn't we be able to get to spend anything we want, right? Our customer demands it. And when you see these pieces that are so few and far between, and for those of you out there, because I know you call into our shows and you say, I know my gemstones. And I order pieces, and if they don't look perfect, I send them back. And I hope that you do. Those of you out there who are like that, who expect clean, colorful, beautifully set, not just high carat weight, but good carats in a high carat weight, if you're that person, you know this is a treat. And because it's just so fresh and so unique. And something about this, though, maybe it's the color, I don't know, but it has a sophistication to it. Like when I see, you know, Sleeping Beauty turquoise, I go, that is cool and that is fashionable and that's a color that, yeah, I talk about color, color, color. And this, I love the color too. There's just something about it that just makes you stand a little bit taller, right? And feel like a princess. It's a princess piece. And as we've been talking about in these 2 hours, treating yourself, and I've been saying that here and there in our gift shows, but I know what we're up to in gift giving season. You're buying for other people, right? Now it's time. But now it's time, and I know my holiday budget took a beating too, so when I see something I really love, I love the fact that we have Easy Pay available. I use it all the time. But I only use it when I feel confident that after that last easy payment is taken care of, I'm still gonna love it. If I'm not sure, then I wait. This is not one that you wanna wait on, both because of the easy pay that goes away at the end of the day, and because as much as I love to tell you, we've got hours of Kunzite coming, we don't. We started with about 230 of these rings, 4 dozen. Now, last call in sizes 5, 9, and 10. Hey, do me a favor. If you pick up the Kunzite piece, go to my Facebook page and tell me if you love it or not. I want to know, because I'm a huge fan. J295844 is the item number on the only